series. Proper remake series. This time, instead of us having a bar on the screen like we did on the last one, I have it so I can see your things on that side window on a secondary screen. And I should have a better mic this time, because my mic was horrible last time. Kingdom Hearts series, temporarily on ice, just for a little bit. We'll come back with DDD, because I did not realize how much meat and lore there is to DDD. Now, hi Dust. Now, for the commission thing, oh yeah, that's still up there. This is by choice. I'm doing this for fun. The Telltale remake, because actually I realized how horrible the quality of the last one was. My voice was not projecting very well because I had a horrible camera. I mean, nope. Now, let's start this. This basically takes place directly after season... Well, everybody who's seen this would know when this takes place. We're playing as Clementine. There'll be a lot of references to this in season 3, and then basically season 4 just basically picked off where season 2 should have ended. Season 3 is more of a side story. Now let's start this mess. No, I don't have a season 1 save. Shut up, I know you randomly generate some things. But you can alter it because basically there's this important moment where you can just say that this flat out happened.
Previously on The Walking Dead.
Hello, Lee. Or should I say Dave Finway?
I'm Clementine.
You've been all by yourself through this?
I know who you are, and I know you're a killer. It's how the world works now!
Lee, are those bad people dead?
I hope you know what you're doing with her.
I got it! Molly said Crawford is the only place left in Savannah that still has people. That means it must be where my mom and dad are.
Clementine, I think it'd be safer for you to stay here with Obi.
Yeah.
Clementine?
Crawford. That's a horror show.
Oh. Oh.
I know how to be a dad, you know. She wouldn't be exposed to what she has been with you. Die!
Lee, I saw my parents.
I know. You could leave me. It's okay.
You can come with me.
No, honey. I can't. It's okay.
Oh yeah, that was back when Telltale was just starting. Yeah, they were notorious for cliffhangers. They were straight up till they self-destructed. We'll talk about Telltale self-destruction in season 4. Although this game actually prevents me a choice where I can randomly say what happened to Lee was different than that outcome. So that'll change the story dramatically. Now this clearly takes place a few months after you've shot Lee. Or left him.
What do you think?
Oh, Mead, you can't be serious.
I am.
We are not doing that.
Why not?
Because.
Come on, Krista. What's wrong with Omid?
We're not calling our baby Omid. One of you is enough. Clementine, a little help here?
Omid the second.
No.
Omid Jr.
What if it's a girl?
Then we name her Krista.
But I'm Krista. I don't want to call her Krista. That's just confusing.
So name her Genevieve. I don't care.
How can you not care?
That's horrible.
You're not taking this seriously.
I take everything seriously. Especially little Omid's future.
Keep talking, and you'll be sleeping in the rain tonight. Remember that time in Barstow?
Vegas weekend. Why don't you, get cleaned up in the girls' room, Clem?
I hope the sink works in there.
I wouldn't count on it. Just be careful and make sure to keep track of your things. We'll be right next door.
Okay. Hello?
I love point-and-click adventure games, but this is actually one of the things, subtext, sub-themes that's brought up is, well, it's never really implied what happened to their child, but you can kind of guess, but we kind of see what happens to a newborn child raised in this setting. Walking Dead Season 4. How
Gross.
jaded and almost cynical you turn out. As a matter of fact, it's pretty funny. You can make Clementine a horrible person in this. Just like you can kind of do Lee. It's one of the interesting choices of older Telltale games.
Phew. Good. No one's here.
Okay?
Guess it's safe to get cleaned up.
Come on, where's the walker guts? Intestines! Or those.
Please have water.
Here's a good question. Should I do a pure evil playthrough? Or non-semi-evil? Or decent person?
Better. Oh, shoot.
I hate that. Narrative law. I can't pick up the gun. That's the dumbest thing. The only critique I would give a negative to would be the fact that I can't pick up the gun that she left there. Why would you leave your gun out? But then again, we see how horrible human beings turn out in Season 4 and throughout the rest of the seasons.
Ew.
Ooh, okay. We'll be the pragmatist in this playthrough then. By semi-evil, we'll make the morally questionable choices. Will not be stupid evil, will be smart evil. That's why I say, why'd you leave the gun out? It's also worth noting this is a setting I wouldn't mind if that the Vulcan's landing wouldn't even be able to save.
I see you.
Get out of there. You're not fooling me.
That's my gun.
It's mine now.
Give it back.
Why should I?
This is still when Clementine was still naive to the
Get out
world.
here.
Where Lee was making all the horrible decisions, now Clementine gets to do that. Yay!
You got anything on you? Come on, let's see. I ain't gonna ask again.
You don't have to do this. It's mean.
You gotta be mean to keep going out here.
True!
I'm not mean.
Yeah? And who got your gun? I'm serious. What else you got?
That's it.
Don't lie to me. I'll pop you.
Somehow I
Give me
doubt
what you
that.
got. I'm not screwing around. Come on.
Just walk away.
Whatever. Give me that hat.
No.
Hell no.
Where'd you get it? I asked you a question.
None of your business.
Just give it to me. Junk, junk, junk. Look at all this junk. Shit, shit, and more shit. Why you ain't got nothing good? Not like the last people I got. They had all kinds of good shit. That was a good catch.
Great, we've resort to burglary.
You're just a little fish. You gonna cry, little fish? This your daddy? What a bozo.
She got me! Like that facial reaction to the girl that shot her.
I didn't mean
That had to be her
I
first
didn't mean
human
to.
kill.
I didn't mean
Homie, can you hear me? Homie.
And we never hear from Krista again after this episode. Often wonder what happened to her character. But then again, Telltale was pretty good at showing, not telling. Which is a very good narrative thing, where it leaves it up to you to think of what happened. "16 months later," basically a year and 4 months, so basically we're almost at 2 years now. Post-apocalypse.
Krista, talk to me.
Looks like Krista's going through the mere existing stage of human survival.
This will never work. Look at this. It's pathetic. The wood's too wet to burn. It's more smoke than flame.
Keep trying.
There's only so much I can do. You should be doing this, not me. Tending a
Point.
fire so you can cook and stay warm. It's something you have to be able to do, Clementine. Otherwise...
We need to find a group. People we can trust. We've been on our own for too long.
Trust? You think you can trust someone out here?
No.
Not now. Not
No,
anymore.
it's a dog-eat-dog world. Because The Walking Dead is a horrible place.
I'm freezing.
You think this is bad? Wait till we get up to Wellington. Then talk to me about Cole.
Yeah,
Listen,
Wellington.
We still have a couple hard months ahead of us. This rain will turn to sleet, then ice, then snow. It won't be easy.
Can we make it that far?
Maybe. I don't know. We just need to keep moving north. We sure as hell can't stay here.
We need to get to Wellington.
We'll try the best we can. I'm gonna go look for more wood. You just keep the fire lit.
So, you're outside, in the cold. From the camp I can see, you don't have any form of shelter, which probably really sucks. Oh, hi Lee. I believe that was Lee. There's Kenny and his wife and Duck. And I don't know where she got the lighter from. I mean, look at this campsite. I mean, ew, is that a rat? Or a rabbit? You know what, I don't even want to think about it. Kelma, don't think. That looks not very tasty. Oh yes, and we're doing, by the way, long-time viewers will definitely notice this is a different format we're using than the other ones. So we don't have to see words on the screen. We had just a whole picture of it.
Flames are too low.
Kind of like we did the God of War run that I had to take down.
This won't burn.
Who the heck uses what? You know what?
This might burn.
You think it's a rat? Well, you know what? I don't even want to think. If it's a rat, it might be a poor little bunny. See the ears? Then again, this is up to interpretation.
Don't fucking lie to us. What's the truth and you don't get hurt? You with me? Where's the rest of your group?
I'm by myself.
Bullshit. She's lying. Cut the shit, lady.
It's just me.
Come on, guys. She's not sane. You expect us to believe you're out here all alone? Who the fuck do you think you're fooling? Lying bitch?
Clementine, run!
Hey!
I don't think it's a dog. We'll see that creature later.
Come out here, girl. I'm not fucking around. Shit! Get the fuck over here! Damn it!
Intestines.
Oh, whoa! Jesus, are you fucking kidding me?
Leave me alone!
Stop fucking running! Squirming! Ah! Fuck! Ow! Ow! Let go, you little bitch! Jesus Christ! Ah!
Well, I don't think that person's gonna help you.
Come out of there! Ah! Ow! Fuck!
Because religion definitely doesn't exist in this setting. I mean, why would that man create zombies?
You're on my last fucking nerve! Stop fucking kicking! Oh, no! Shit!
Nom, 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 nom. Oh, another subterranean theme you'll notice in this thing is you'll notice Clementine will be helpless in a lot of situations. Physically. Verbally, she probably could get around a lot more. And she's a lot more used to this world than Leon. And do I need to point out that technically you should be suffering hypothermia?
Hello?
I mean, if this is winter and you're in that weather, I mean, water at this time, has anybody ever took a long swim in cold water? And this is
Krista, are you there?
oh, that's effective. Yeah, you're right. You did exactly, Dust. I mean, if you fall in the water and you were asleep in that water, you're gonna freeze to death. But let's hand wave that. This is not reality land. This is fiction land, where zombies exist that are like magic. Because let's face it, in this setting, zombies are magic. You can be in a perfectly clear field, and then boom, they just appear. No warning. They're magic. Well, they're not magic. They teleport. Oh, does this format look better than the old format? with no comments on the screen. And is my voice a lot clearer than before? Well, that's good. Yay, it's a dog.
It's okay, boy. It's okay. Sam. Well, nice to meet you, Sam.
Yeah, real nice to meet you. You know what, I would make a personal joke on how funny that dog's name is Sam, but I'm not going to. It'd be bad taste.
Sam! Sam! Where are you going? Wait up!
I would point out a dog probably would be useful to have, but having one domesticated, like tamed like this, maybe 2 years into apocalypse,
But you never know.
that's a far stretch.
Let's look around for some food.
Or is it 3 years if she's 11? I don't know, I know she's like a teenager by the end of the series. What is your comment?
Looks like they were a happy family once. I hope they left some food behind somewhere. Nothing edible.
Hey, son of Mr. Veggie!
Think anyone's been sleeping in here? I can't tell.
I don't think anyone slept there for a
Maybe we better
while.
not wait around to find out. Hey, wanna play? Wanna play catch?
That's not catch, it's called frisbee.
Okay, bring it back. Good boy, Sam. Empty. Better keep looking, huh, Sam? What's the matter, Sam? Shh, we have to be quiet.
Don't worry, you can be quiet. Here's what you do. Stab!
Ugh, God. Ugh,
Nope, that doesn't exist in this setting either.
I am so sick of that smell.
Well, probably rotting food is a smell everyone would have to get used to. Ugh.
It's okay. He's dead. Look, you can see the bite. Looks like he tried to cut it out. It's okay. We're smart. He's not. We're smarter than all of them.
You know, I almost fear what in this setting what a smart zombie is like.
Stand back, okay?
Wow, it only took one hit to take him down. Nope. Nope, apparently bleed definitely raised her well because it takes a lot of bludgeoning. Come on, the head would so be killed by now.
See? We just have to stay out of their reach. I like to think that if they were alive, they'd probably want to help you. Nothing. Still pretty sharp. At least I found something useful.
Probably don't want to. You know what, I'm not going to go into the factor of what germs might be on that if that wasn't a rotting body. But then again, this is not reality. Such a sweet dog.
Well, here we go.
Yeah, I was about to say, Clementine, if you don't roll up your sleeves, that's really bad too.
Oh my god. Thank you. Look, Sam. A can. Let's see what's inside. Please don't be bad.
It's probably beans, so it won't go bad. Because for some reason, beans take a while to rot. But then again, canned food would be in produce longer. Ugh.
Thank God. Hey, don't beg. I'll give you whatever's left, okay?
And that's why you don't feed wild dogs. Well, you see, that knife looks like it's only got one shot, so don't worry, dogs don't turn into zombies, I believe, so bye. Toodles!
I'm sorry.
Rest in peace, little doggy. I didn't do Old Yeller on him. Okay, so we've been bitten. And now we're alone. Wow, I love how my chat's going nuts. And magic! See, I kept the knife because it may prove useful in this situation. Huh?
I'm out. Grab her. Let's go.
Come on, kid. We gotta get her.
I think we're safe.
Nowhere safe.
Yeah, we're good. Hey, you all right?
I can walk.
Oh, was that so? 'Cause last time I saw you, you could barely crawl away from that lurker back there. Look, you're in bad shape, kid.
What are you doing out here?
Where are the people you're with? There's no chance you made it this long on your own.
I don't want them thinking we're doing anything but trying to help you.
My friend and I got attacked.
These folks mention what they were after?
They might have just wanted food. We were cooking some sort of weasel.
Oh, it was a weasel.
Damn, that's low. They didn't mention any names, right? They weren't searching for anybody? Well, I'm Luke, and this is Pete.
Hey there.
Hi, I'm Clementine.
One of the things I also want you to notice is that you'll notice about these characters. When things get real, they show what kind of person they are.
Oh, shit! What?
There you go.
She's been bit, man. Fuck. What are we gonna do here?
No, it was a dog.
I didn't see any dog, Clementine.
Come on, kid. We just saw you with those lurkers back there.
I can't remember the last time I saw a dog.
No, just look at it, please.
Yeah, and have you sink your teeth into Pete's neck? No way.
My neck? Why am I the one?
Because I don't know a dog bite from a mosquito bite from a lurker bite, man.
It's not.
Actually, a dog bite is really easy to tell the difference between canines.
Let's see.
Whoa, 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 hey, watch yourself. Hey, don't look at me like that. You're the one that's bit here, okay?
Look how they behave when things get real.
See?
Is it like she says?
Well, could be a dog. Hard to say.
Bullshit! Even scared.
Where'd this dog go? The one that did this.
What does that matter, Pete? Seriously.
I killed it.
Technically,
What? Really? A dog shows up and bites you and you just kill it?
What would you have done?
I don't know.
It attacked me.
Still, you don't kill dogs.
Yeah, you do. If they try to kill you. Ever see Old Yeller?
Clementine,
Because that's what we did.
you telling us the truth? Look me in the eyes when you answer.
What do you think?
All right, Clementine. That's good enough for me.
What? Hey, that's not even an answer.
She doesn't like someone calling her a liar. I wouldn't like it either. I've got a good bullshit detector, Luke. That's why you can never beat me at poker.
You don't always beat me at it. All right, how can you be sure?
Well, I'm sure I ain't willing to leave a little girl in the woods to die when we got a doctor with us that can make a call. We can have Carlos take a look at it first.
Oh, I'm gonna go on a
this.
diet.
Not with what happened.
You don't have to remind me of that, boy.
Right. Sorry, sir.
Come on.
Look how moment we're bit when things are real. It's Luke's like, nope, got nothing to do with this kid. Nope.
Clementine, are you feeling all right?
I'm fine. Just tired.
Well, you better be fine, because I ain't carrying you anymore with that bite on your arm.
Don't
See?
worry about.
Oh, shit.
She already told us that she and her friend were attacked. Then she was bitten by a dog.
What? And you just believed her? You should have put her out of her misery right there. Dog bite my ass.
I need a dog.
Keep your finger off the trigger, boy.
Whoa! Whoa! What the fuck?
You idiot!
I like that
Every
sound
murder for
design.
5 miles probably heard
You're the one
that.
telling me to fucking shoot her.
Everybody just calm down for a second.
Clementine, you okay?
I just need a doctor. And then I'll go. I don't want my arm to get infected.
None of us want to get infected. That's the point.
We got a doctor right here, okay? He'll have a look. Now what the hell is wrong with you people? Okay, she's just scared.
We're all scared, Luke. Don't act like we're the ones being irrational because we don't buy this bullshit story.
No way she survived out here on her own. Why are we even arguing about this?
Let me take a look.
It's okay. Go ahead, he's a doctor.
Damn, that must have hurt.
Whatever it was, it got you good.
This isn't how we do things, man. When you're bit, you get put down. End of story. I'm not going through this again.
No one's suggesting that.
We could take her arm off. I know that worked for a cousin down in Ainsworth. We could try that.
It won't do any good. You'll just be making it worse for the girl.
It's crazy. No one's going to volunteer to do that.
I would, if it means saving her life.
Then what? How would we know it worked?
You're a doctor, right? Aren't you supposed to help people that are hurt? I promise you, it was just a dog bite. That's all it was.
You'll know soon enough, young lady.
Who's she?
Sarah, what I say, stay inside.
Really, really hurts. And it's only gonna get worse.
A dog, you say?
Do you think it could have had rabies?
Out here? Who knows? Right now, that's the least of your concerns. I understand you're scared. And I feel terrible delaying treatment. But we've got to be sure.
So, what do you think? Was it a lurker?
A bite like that could be anything. Only one way to find out.
How?
We wait.
What?
By tomorrow morning, if the fever set in, we'll know if she's gonna turn. In the meantime, we can lock her in the shed.
Pause. I'm only pausing because I just want to point out something. That guy is a horrible doctor. Actually, I wonder if you guys' doctor's license revoked. One, a doctor, he's not even performing triage properly. Okay, I mean, we can probably try to break the fever. I mean, okay, Clementine has a fever. That's kind of established right now. But one, you don't turn away that kind of help, especially if it's just clean my arm and get me out. I mean, that's not a lot of wasting resources. I don't believe it would be. I mean, when you really think about it, that's not a lot of resources he's going to waste. It's not like we're taking a lot of stuff. Okay, just pour a little soap, water, clean water, scrub it out, and that. I mean, we don't even need at this point probably carbon dioxide or oxy, whatever, the little grape bottle that you feared as a child. Okay, that would also prevent infection. Okay, so there's that. Secondly, a doctor would be able to tell the difference between a dog bite and a human bite. Dogs have snouts. They're longer. You've already seen the length of that cut. It's pretty long. A human bite would be smaller because of our jaw size. The length of how our jaws are connected. You know, well, not connected, but the lengthwise. Plus the canines give it away too. So, and three, well, another reason why I'm horribly mad at this doctor is what kind of doctor says, we'll wait till the fever sets in? Because that guarantees you die at that moment. Because then once the fever set in, it's going to be harder to break. Because like I just said, if you cleaned it out right now, the fever could break really easily. Well, a lot easier. And then third, you're going to make her stay outside in the cold, in the rain, with possibly a fever, and that's just going to make you worse. All these decisions are horrible doctor decisions. Honestly, what happens to him deserves it, in my opinion. Also, the entirety of this entire group, the only person I like is Nick. I know that's horrible to say, but I hate everything. This is another thing that you'll notice. When chips are down, you'll see what kind of person they are. I even appealed to the doctor and said, doctors help people. You saw that. And he's just like, yeah, turn you away really quick. This guy only cares about himself and the people around him. He's not a very good doctor. A doctor actually would, to some degree, probably go out of his way to help people. We will see this in Season 3 with that one doctor. But at least him being a drug addict, that makes sense. But no. I can't stand this doctor. So I'm just pointing out. Oh, and by the way, them chopping off the arm could kill you instantly, because the shock of it happening will just send you straight into shock and kill you. So there's like unless you're not mentally prepared to get your arm chopped off, that'll kill you too. Let's continue, because I'm not going to pause again. Shoot.
About my arm?
Can we play duck, 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 shoot?
Cleaned and stitched and bandaged.
The girl is in bad shape, Carlos.
We have all that stuff inside the cabin. We could probably get by
Alvin,
with it.
please.
But yeah, we can't do nothing.
I'm not wasting supplies on a lurker bite. Turns out you're telling the truth. I'll clean it, stitch it up for you in the morning.
After this fever set in. Soap and water would work just as well. That's not going to waste a lot of resource either, and maybe a shirt.
Off the trigger, son.
I ain't your son. Don't
Please
be
tell me
like
someone
that, man.
you don't agree with that, at least. Soap,
Right.
water, and a shirt.
He's got his mom's temper.
Come on.
Clean water, anyway.
This is just a waste of time. You'll see. And when she turns, I ain't gonna be the one cleaning up the shit.
Maybe you could let me go?
I wish I could. I really do, but it's too risky. Sorry.
Why is that? If she turns into a lurker, it's not like she's got the brains to tell where you are.
Why are we doing this? Fucking dumb. Because it's safer this way, and I'd rather be sure of just
I can't believe this.
Yeah, they're horrible people, Clem.
You're gonna be fine. You're gonna be fine.
Yes, you not only you play a character, but you have a brain. Table unfold. What's in the tackle box? By the way, remember this scene for season 3.
Not much left in here. I guess if I have to, I can use this for stitches.
Ooh, that's fish, whatchamacallit. Wow. Yeah, no kidding. Ouch. Another point. That kind of loud of a they should have been able to hear that from the house. This shed is not that far from that house. All that falling, that should have made some noise, but then again, these are horrible people. You're going to leave a kid out in the rain. There's a concept called mercy killing. That could have been a lot of useful tools. Now I look at those at shed. From a pragmatic standpoint. And an anchor. Do I even need to point out the stupidity of these people of not bothering to look and see if your shed was fortified properly? That's why I think Clementine is the only person who's been red-pilled and everybody here's still blue-pilled. Yay, a walker. Now I get to play Metal Gear Solid. Snake Eater!
Come on.
It makes me feel like a fucking idiot when we're not on the same page.
We are on the same page.
Not out there, we weren't. Not about the girl. I saw you get soft.
What do you want me to do, Beck? Put a bullet in her?
I want you to think about our families first.
It's all I think about. So don't give me shit.
I need some air.
What the hell are you doing?
I need your help.
Let's play with the sympathy card.
But I can't do nothing.
Please, I need to fix my arm.
Are you out of your mind? Even if you ain't bitten by some lurker, which you probably are, you can't be here. You gotta get out of here, you understand? Get back into that shed and Carlos will take care of you in the morning.
I can tell that you're nice.
I ain't nice.
Yes, you are.
Don't you do that. I see what you're doing. I'm serious. You need to get out of here.
I saw when everyone was arguing. You wanted to help.
You didn't see anything. Look, you gotta get out of here before my wife finds you. I'm serious. You gotta go. I got enough problems already. We got a baby on the way. Rebecca's all emotional. Got a mess of hormones causing all sorts of trouble.
I don't want to get you in trouble.
I'm already in trouble just talking to you.
No one else will help me.
For good reason.
I'm just a little girl.
I'm screwed if anyone finds out I did this. You understand?
Oh yeah, I so understand. I just want the resources.
The cut on my arm needs to be cleaned and stitched.
Stitch? I ain't doing that.
I'll figure it out on my own.
Alright, look. I don't know what I can find. We're short on bandages, but I might be able to find something clean that will work.
I need something to clean it out with. And a needle and thread could help too.
I don't even know where to look. Carlos has medical supplies on lockdown. We don't got much these days.
Well, whatever you can get. I'll find the rest on my own.
Okay, wait here.
Correct, Dustin. Correct. A real doctor would know that. And that's why I said that's a horrible person and horrible doctor.
Thank you.
It's not even proper triage.
House meeting in 5 minutes.
Oh, okay, thanks. Now you need to go.
And this is why in the next episode when we meet Kenny, I don't let Alvin get killed. I try to pay back some of my debts.
Of course.
I have a hammer, Clem. Remember? Hammer works. I love how in the background you still have lurkers walking around. Why aren't they attacking these people in here? They're horrible people. I have to use my knife, of course. I forget. It always forces you to use a knife. Thank you, you horrible people. You just wasted my knife I could have used. Or made me break it.
Well, Luke has more to say, I guess. Where's Sarah? She's got her book. She doesn't need to be a part of it.
Interesting. That sounds like the doctor doesn't even want to help. I've already made my decision. I mean, gee, what wonderful people these are who leave a kid out in the rain, who can't bother to at least take soap and water to at least clean the wound out. And use one of these rooms as a place to probably do that. To put her in and then the change and all that. But that's just my pragmatism speaking. There's my needle.
It's clean.
Which is good.
I'll still need something to keep it from getting infected.
See, clean water, probably working water.
They have to have medical supplies around here somewhere.
Need to have this baby. Let it be okay, and let it be his.
Ooh, you've been sleeping. Probably haven't been too faithful with your husband. If you're contemplating those thoughts. Unfortunately, I can't do mass genocide just yet. But believe me, if I could Last of Us Metal Gear Solid sneak my way through this place, I would.
You're not supposed to be in here. I can be anywhere I want. Go away and don't tell anyone or else. Get it? Yeah, okay. I'm sorry. I won't say anything. I'm sorry. I just thought maybe we could be friends. Please don't tell my dad I talked to you. Why? What will he do? Get mad at me? What does he do when he gets mad? He gets angry, and he says he's disappointed in me. And then he just loves me and wants me to be safe. That's it? Nothing else? Yeah. It's the worst. What happened to you? A dog bit me. Sounds scary. I bet it hurts. Your dad didn't care if it hurt or not. He's willing to let me die.
Willing to point this out.
That's not true. Has he let people die before? Well, I don't know. Not on purpose. I don't know. You can help, you know. I just need something to clean it with. I bet it would be with the rest of your medical supplies. Yeah, it is. I'll help you. Good. Thank you. I'm Sarah. You should be in bed, don't you think? It's the only place with enough light to read my book. Please don't tell my dad. Sure. We're friends, right? We can be best friends. I haven't met another girl my age since way before. It's hard to be the only girl, you know. Rebecca's okay, but she's old. And that's it. And if her baby is a girl, it'll be forever before she's old enough to, like, be my friend. And then I'll be so. We just met. We're not friends. But we could be. It's hard to have friends you can trust. Which is why we should be. Come on. Please.
Trust is earned, you little sheltered girl.
About saying I'll be your friend, and then having to do something not friendly.
Correct choice of words.
Please. Fine, but I warned you. Friend. A pinky swears forever. I'll see if I can find the stuff my dad uses when I get a cut. Let me look around.
Well, we swear. We didn't promise. We swear. At least from what I was reading from the dialogue. Because I hope she didn't promise. Don't make promises you know you can't keep.
That'll work. You can't do it here, though. Someone will find you. Don't worry. I won't.
I'll go back to my shed where I could freeze to death in the rain, in the cold,
Thanks,
and
Sarah.
do this cleaning that a doctor could supposedly have done
I'd better get somewhere safer to do this.
in a better point. By she's got a point, do you mean Clementine's got a point? Looks like someone was playing a game of Risk. Good game. Oh, hell yes. What? What was in there? Also, that watch is pretty important for the only decent person among this entire group. Now I'm gonna go out here, back out in the cold, in the rain. Ooh, this is gonna make me cringe. Hydrogen peroxide, that's what I was trying to think of. That was the bottle I dreaded as a child.
This is gonna suck.
You have no idea. Oh, this scene, this always makes me cringe.
Okay. Okay, I'm good. I'm fine. Now the fun part.
Okay, let's take a sip of that juice that good Alvin gave us, because you definitely need some water to stay kind of. Fishing wire. What fun utensils. Isn't this great, everyone? We could have had a doctor do this a lot better.
Just like last time. Just how Krista showed me.
The fact that she is still conscious and doing this is insane. By insane, not the amount of willpower it had to take to do this. And she's 11. She is barely conscious. Thank gosh this segment's over. Drink? Drink. And now for the less intense part.
Holy shit. What the? How the hell did he get in here?
Little girl's tough as nails.
Are you all right?
I'm still not bitten. I never was. And you left me out here to die.
You patched yourself up? Where'd you get that
Did
stuff?
she steal from us?
This doesn't change a thing. She hasn't done anything to us.
Says the man not carrying a baby.
You left me no choice.
You could have just left.
Relax, Rebecca.
Bring her in, and I'll take a look at her arm.
Oh, now you're gonna take a look at Lauren. It's all done.
Get inside. You hungry?
Oh, shut the hell up, Luke. I will burn those Christmas trees and Santa stuff.
This might hurt a little.
How's she look?
Her suturing skills need some work, but otherwise, I say she should be fine.
So, it wasn't a lurker bite?
If it was, the fever would have already set in, and her temperature would be through the roof.
Which you would have allowed. I think I pointed that part out of how horrible of a person this doctor is.
I wish you wouldn't have done what you did.
I was hurt, and you weren't helping.
Because we considered you a threat, which you were. Maybe you still are.
No, I'm not.
We put you in that shed out of concern for the safety of our loved ones. And then you escaped and persuaded my daughter to steal from us.
Only because you weren't doing your
I'll give you
job.
the benefit of the doubt. But there are a few things you need to know about my daughter.
Okay.
She isn't like you. You may not get that initially, but once you're around her for a while, you'll understand. If she knew how bad the world is really like out there, she would cease to function. She's my little girl. She's all I have left, and I would ask that you stay away from her.
She needs to grow up sometime.
You do not know what she needs.
Yeah.
Rebecca was worried you might be working with someone else, that your being here was no accident. I guess we'll find out. But one thing I know for sure, you are not to be trusted. Stay away from my daughter.
Or what? You're gonna leave us to die more?
Hey, brought you some food if you're hungry. That's gonna leave one hell of a scar.
Better than losing it.
Now, you can say that again. Scars? They're way cooler than stumps.
Definitely.
Hey, look. I just want to say I'm sorry for being a dick out there. I got kind of aggro, and that was definitely not cool.
Nick's been known to go off every once in a while. Don't hold it against him.
Yeah, I guess we all have our moments.
You definitely had one out there.
You were just protecting your friends. I get it.
I didn't mean to be so harsh. I just... we had a bad experience once.
We've all had bad experiences.
Nick lost his mom. We took care of someone who got bit.
It was my fault.
It was no one's fault. We thought we could control it, but we couldn't. And then she turned, and his mom was standing right there, and she got attacked. There was nothing we could do about it.
Anyway, hopefully you understand.
I do. Yeah.
Nick's the only good person out of this entire group.
So, since you're pretty much on your own, what's your plan?
I'm thinking about moving on.
Well, you're welcome to stay here if you want. Okay, let yourself heal up. Take some time to sort things out.
Hell
Do
no.
you think everyone else will be okay with it?
They'll just have to deal with it. So, what happened to your parents? If you don't mind me asking. I mean, I assume what happened to them is what happened to just about everyone's parents. You're just so young. Didn't think you could have made it on your own for so long, but maybe you did.
Other people took care of me, if that's what you're asking.
I was just curious on how you made it this far.
I just tried to stay with good people and not do anything dumb.
Hey, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have asked.
My parents went on vacation and left me with a babysitter. And they never came back. We went to Savannah to find them, but they were already dead.
Yeah, the Clone Con got our closure for that Savannah fiasco.
This man found me and took care of me. We met up with other survivors and we all tried to make it. But it didn't work. His name was Lee. He taught me how to survive. He taught me how to shoot a gun.
What happened to him?
I killed him. I was too young and too stupid to do anything right. He died because of me.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I hate to interrupt, but I'm out there standing watch, and I can't help but notice this place is lit up like a goddamn beacon in the middle of the woods.
Yeah, it's time to turn in anyways.
Now get your winks while you can, because we're going fishing at first light. Couple fresh brookies for dinner? Wouldn't that be nice?
I don't need to point out, well, never mind, I'm not gonna say much on that part. On how you've had lights on longer and that there's walkers out there and they haven't attacked the place, but that's just my pragmatism speaking.
Oh, you're still here. I wouldn't get comfortable if I were you. Maybe you fooled everyone else, but not me.
Don't talk to me like that.
For what? You can't pull some shit on me. I'm not my husband.
You should watch your language if you're going to be a mom.
You should watch your ass if you know what's good for you.
I just needed some help.
Well, you got it. Now go.
Whose baby is it?
Excuse me?
If it's not Alvin's, whose is it?
You shut your fucking mouth.
You should probably think about being nicer to me. That's just my advice.
I knew you were going to be a fucking problem.
Information is a valuable tool.
How you holding up? I heard you got an earful from Rebecca last night. Once she gets going, there's no bringing her back. Her bark's worse than her.
She's all talk. She doesn't scare me.
She was in a mood last night, that's for sure.
Probably because I threatened to expose her.
How far are these fish traps?
It ain't much further. Anyone teach you how to shoot? By that I mean taught proper. Any idiot with a finger can shoot.
Yeah, but not a rifle.
Well, that makes sense. Less kick. This thing would probably knock you on your ass. Nick was about your age. First time I took him hunting. Came across this beautiful 13-point buck just standing there on the ridgeline. The boy takes the rifle, he lines up the shot just like I taught him, and then I hear him start whining. He turns to me and he says, "I can't do it. I can't shoot it, Uncle Pete. Please don't make me shoot it."
Dang it, I forgot to put that sweet.
Hey.
I was too busy.
Why didn't you wait?
You want us standing around while you piss on a tree? You know where the river is, boy. Anyway, so I grabbed the gun out of his hand before the big buck runs off, when bang, the gun fires. The boy nearly gut shot me, and of course the buck gets away.
What are you going and telling her this shit for?
'Cause you almost blew her face off yesterday. Seems relevant. Trying to let her know it's nothing personal with you.
Why are you always giving me a hard time?
Because you're always giving everyone else a hard time.
I apologized already. She accepted.
Okay, well I didn't know that.
It's fine. He apologized.
You're always trying to embarrass me.
You're doing a good enough job of that on your own. Leaving us again.
I know where the fucking river is.
Another theme is the concept of parenting. You'll notice that throughout this work too.
So
Or
anyway,
this
I found
piece.
that buck later that season. Shot it right in the neck. Brought it up to my sister's figuring she'd want to freeze some of the meat. Nick didn't speak to me for weeks. Sometimes you gotta play a role. Even if it means people you love hate you for it.
And it sucks.
You should tell him that.
That is a role that is the worst role you've ever had to play, and trust me, I do it all the time.
Uncle Pete!
Nick!
Jesus, Mary, and Joseph.
Full of holes.
Who do you think did this?
Not sure yet, but it ain't your average gang of thugs, that much I know.
Think about it. You're Carver, what do you do?
Who's Carver?
Check those guys there. Be careful. Some of them might still be moving.
On my old stream, we picked Nick. This time I'm going to pick him because of obvious reasons. Because it's more interesting.
What can I do?
See if you can find anything else.
Like what?
Like what might tell us who did this.
Can I help?
I got it.
There are more out there.
This wasn't no rinky-dink pissing match.
What was it then?
Foobar.
Where are you going? We need to get the fuck out of here.
Gotta check the rest.
What? Why?
Calm down and think about it, son.
Calm down! We gotta get out of here now!
Jesus Christ, get a hold of yourself.
What if someone's alive, Nick?
Who cares?
Because they might just be inclined to tell us who did this. We gotta do this now. Stay here. Keep searching these.
This is a dumb idea.
You know, Nick, I don't like this either. But sooner or later, you're gonna have to realize a simple truth.
What, that you're an asshole?
That nobody in this world is ever gonna give a goddamn whether you like something or not. You gotta grow up, son.
That's the second
Whatever.
theme about this
Come on,
piece,
Clem.
this
You wanna be useful?
season is
Keep a
growing
lookout
up.
on that tree line. Whoever did this might still be out there, waiting for another sucker to stumble across this mess, just like baiting a fish. It's what I'd do.
I'd be more useful with a gun.
I don't doubt it.
At some point, you guys have to trust me.
Hell, I trust you. But not everyone's at that point yet. Give them time. Look, just keep your head on straight. Same deal. Holy shot to pieces. Hope this isn't anyone you know.
No.
Damn it. More on that side. You check out these ones. See if there's anything on them that'll tell us who they were.
Well, that's fresh.
That's my backpack. You were in the woods with Krista. The woman I was with. What happened to her? Please, tell me. Tell me.
Please.
Pete! I'm fine. I'm fine. Just lost my footing. Damn it. God damn it.
And he's bit. Clementine notices that right away.
Lurkers! I'm out of ammo. Come this way. Bitch. Damn it! You get your asses over here, both of you!
I'll cover you. We gotta get out of here.
Get over here, goddammit!
Can't you listen to me?
Come on! Come on! Jesus! God! Nick! Hold on! Nick! God damn it! Nick!
We have to go. What are you gonna do? Someone's outside. Someone came here looking for you. A man.
What? Did he say what his name was?
We know damn well who it was.
Who is he?
One of the guys we were with before.
What's he gonna do?
I can't keep going.
I figure we got about 4 to 5 more days to reach those mountains.
We ain't here to rob nobody. Just relax and put the gun down, man.
I thought you were dead.
Dun dun dun. What? Are you serious? Oh, come on. You know what? If this is what I think it is, that didn't save my thing, I know how to get past it. Alright, if this is making a copy and it's taking in my account of all choices I just made and is rewinding all the way from episode 5 to that point with the choices I just made for what we just played through, I'll give this waiting a pass. So, who likes the group we're with? Aren't they wonderful people? And who agrees with Pete that sometimes you basically need to be the villain? Well, here's the question. Who do you like better? Pete or Luke? Or Nick? We can already guess what's gonna happen. Who's better person, Nick or Luke? I swear to you, if this game froze on me, it's gonna be so bad. Oh, so you like Nick. Yeah, Nick has a pretty good character arc. Because if you notice, Nick took a lot of responsibility. He actually owns up to his actions, unlike Luke. It's another thing, you know, it's the theme throughout this work. Sorry about that, I was just checking to see if it crashed. Well, I'm gonna cut off the recording right here because I don't know how long this thing is gonna take. And if it pops back, and then I'm gonna test it out. If it pops back up, I'll either restream later tonight or whatever. And plus, I'm about ready. Gotta eat in a few minutes, so I'm gonna cut off. We finished episode 1. Hope you enjoyed the VOD. We'll try to come back to it later because we gotta get to episode 2, 3, 4, and 5. Maybe we can get half of it done in one night. I don't know. But I'll see you all later.